Okay, guys, I don't want to be that girl, but your lack of working out and eating well is literally slowing you down in life. It's the reason why you're probably depressed, anxious, and don't have any energy. It's probably why you're going on YouTube looking up how to have more energy and how to exit your lazy girl era. It's because you're not getting your health and wellness together. As much as people try to tiptoe around this, it is literally the key to attaining your energy and accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish in life. If you are laying in bed all day, or if you are just going to your 9 to 5 and coming home and watching Netflix, then there's no way in hell you're going to have any energy ever. Listen up, because this is very important for your success and for your ambitions in life. If you want to stay stuck, that's cool. Keep chilling, keep watching Netflix, that's fine. But if you want to get your ass up and actually start caring about your health and wellness so that you can live longer, so that you can avoid depression and anxiety, so that you can just feel better overall and have the energy to do the things that you want to do, then keep watching this video, because I'm going to be going over 3 tiers when it comes to your health and wellness, beginning with fitness, nutrition, and self-development. Now, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you're already into self-development, which is amazing. So I'm just going to be sharing some best practices when it comes to self-development and not really going too deep into that. But our main focus today is really health and wellness, because it's very important. Let's talk about why your health and wellness is slowing you down. If you have a goal in life and your routine consists of the same typical wake up, go to work, come back home, watch Netflix, tend to your kids, eating bad food, eating fast food because you don't feel like cooking, all of those things are deterring you and they're not building you up. Now, you know what you're struggling on, whether it's financial, emotional, mental, whatever, physical. Whatever it is that you're struggling on, I guarantee you, practicing health and wellness is the key to becoming successful in whatever it is that you want to do. If you don't have the energy to do anything, you can't do anything. Also, if you're not putting your health and wellness as a priority, it's also a great way for you to not live as long as you should. My grandma and grandpa on my dad's side, they lived very long lives. My grandma's actually still alive and she's living a very long life because all she eats is healthy food. She grows her own food and she eats her own food, and she is alive and well, and she is old. Okay, and that is because of her health practices. Let's start with working out. Okay, when it comes to working out, it is not the hardest part of this process. The hardest part is actually nutrition. Working out is not that hard, to be honest. The hardest part is initially getting up and going to the gym or going to work out. That's literally the hardest part. Once you get in the gym, it's not as bad as you think. Of course, pain is gain. It's going to hurt. But once you understand why working out is beneficial, you won't even care that it's hurting, okay? And I'm going to explain why. You know how when somebody pisses you off, right? Let's say you just went through a breakup. This is the best time to work out, by the way. When you just went through a breakup, or let's just say somebody just did you dirty. It could be circumstances going on in life that you don't really bang with. Working out is the key. Any emotion that you feel negative, going to the gym and working out, or working out from home, whatever floats your boat, because I work out from home, so you don't need to go to the fucking gym. Working out literally transfers that energy into good energy. So when you're feeling negative or you feel like something's blowing you, don't turn to drugs. Don't turn to alcohol. That's not going to help you. It's not going to help you long term. Working out is going to help you long term. And like I said, the only hard part about working out is getting up and going. Once you get in the gym, or once you set up for your workout at home, after that part, the rest is easy. Okay, and we're going to go over best practices on how to really start working out and making it a part of your routine. But for now, I'm just trying to motivate you to work out. Most of the successful people work out before you even open your eyes. Caring about your body, caring about your health is the most important thing that you can do in this life. There's nothing more important than focusing on your health and your nutrition, because you only have one body. These diseases, they are not inevitable. You can cure diseases by eating well, by following great practices to get your health and wellness in order, okay? So that alone should be motivation enough for you to get up and just start working out. Let's talk about nutrition, which is truly the hardest part of this entire process. We go our whole lives eating unhealthy. We go to McDonald's. We go to things that are quick, fast, easy, out the way. And we think that doing that is not going to affect us because it's not affecting you in that moment. But in reality, eating fast food slowly impacting you long term in a negative way. You have to pay attention to what you eat and what you put into your body. Now, something that I learned in it might have been the compound effect, or it could have been that other book that's like overrated. Not overrated. What's that book called? Atomic Habits. I'm not saying it's not a good book, but maybe the compound effect might be a little easier to take in. Pretty much saying the same thing as Atomic Habits, just in an easier, simpler way. To break it down, those small habits, going out to eat fast food every other day, is slowly hurting you long term. Eating red meat is slowly affecting you long term. And honestly, it could be affecting you short term, but you're so used to it, you don't even realize it. Most of the time when you eat fast food, you feel sluggish. You don't feel like you have energy to do anything. Nutrition is the key to attaining your health. Yeah, you don't even have to work out if you focus on your nutrition, because what you put into your body is actually the most important thing ever, but it is the most difficult, like I said. Another way to motivate you guys into paying attention to your nutrition is when you start working out. What you're going to do once you actually start working out, you are not going to want to put shit in your body. You're really not going to want to eat chips. You're definitely not going to want to drink soda. And you're definitely not going to want to like eat a bunch of fast food, because you're just going to feel like all that hard work that you put in the gym, that you put in lifting weights, is really for no reason. I remember there was a time when I was working out simply for my mental, and I was slowly but surely trying to get gains. And I struggled with it because I never ate. I never ate enough. I ate way too little. So all of my hard work of lifting weights was literally for no reason. So definitely pay attention to your nutrition, and we're going to go over the best practices with that in a minute. Let's go ahead and move on to self-development, which of course you already know about. You already love self-development if you're watching this video. But let's get into some motivation for you to keep up with the self-development route. You're already doing amazing by getting on YouTube and finding things to help you develop your life in many ways. But there's also other ways that you can just improve your life with self-development. Sometimes with self-development, you go down a rabbit hole. If you've ever been down the self-development rabbit hole, you know what I'm talking about. I've been down the self-development rabbit hole for it had to have been like at least 5 to 6 years until I actually started doing something about it. I would read about self-development. I would watch videos about self-development. I would just keep it in my head and not take any action towards bettering my life. I wouldn't have positive thoughts. I wouldn't do the things that I said I was going to do, because ultimately you can read all you want, you can watch all you want, but until you get that little switch in your head that tells you, okay, it's time to get up and start putting these things to action, it'll never happen. It'll just be knowledge that you kind of know in your subconscious, because sometimes you can read and watch things and it just disappears. You don't even know what you were watching. I know one of my favorite people on YouTube, his name is Von Two Cut. He's a young man. By young man, I mean he's younger than me, way younger than me, but he has so much wisdom. And one thing that he said was that when you scroll on social media, 9 times out of 10, you forget what you saw in like 10 seconds. It's crazy. You can scroll all day and then you can get off. Let's say you get off and you go to the bathroom. You will not remember what you scrolled and saw. You might remember 1 or 2 things, but everything else is like a blur. Why? Because it's meant to do that. It's meant to just grab your attention mindlessly. Okay, so, and I'm looking at you guys because I'm telling you that will break you down. That will break you down. Okay, so before this video gets too long, let's go ahead and talk about the best practices for fitness, nutrition, and self-development. So for working out, here are the best practices that you can take and implement into your life. 2024, we're working out for real, and we're getting our bodies right. And listen, summertime is right around the corner. The one thing that slows people down from working out is actually getting up and doing it. And now you do not have to get up and sign up for a gym. You do not have to get up and sign up for the gym. You don't have to go on Amazon and buy weights. To start building the habit of working out, all you got to do is get up and be active for 10 minutes a day. You getting up and just walking for 10 minutes a day is literally doing more than 95% of people. Waking up and going for a walk for 10 minutes a day is already doing better than 95% of people. Most people are waking up and scrolling on their phones. They're worried about their ex. They're worried about their past. They're worried about past friends. They're worried about what they have to do for the day. Every successful person you know is up working out before you even open your eyes. Do something. Be active for 10 minutes a day. Set that as a routine. Do it for a week. Do it for 2 weeks until it becomes a habit. Okay? Until it becomes a habit. Once it becomes a habit, it becomes a routine. Once it becomes a routine, it becomes a lifestyle. When you first start working out, you don't have to set goals. Just start, okay? Just start. That's my best piece of advice for best practices for working out. Now, I have more in-depth videos about working out and fitness if you want to check out some more of my other videos on that. But for now, I'm going to keep it cute. I'm going to keep it simple. Be active for at least 10 minutes a day and turn it into a habit, turn it into a routine, and then turn it into a lifestyle. Set goals after you have set it as a routine. Do not worry about gym clothes. Okay, I see people all the time. To all my workout girlies, what gym clothes do y'all be wearing? You're worried about the wrong shit. You're worried about the wrong shit. You're worried about gym clothes. And that's how I be knowing people just be talking. People just do shit for show. Because what do you mean, what are the gym girlies wearing? Why does that matter right now? It does not matter. Get your ass up and go to the gym. Okay? Like, all that other bullshit is not important. Okay? Next is nutrition. Nutrition, same thing. Make it a habit. For me, I started with breakfast. Every single week, focus on a different meal of the day. So for the first week, focus on breakfast. Okay? Second week, focus on lunch. Third week, focus on dinner. And once again, just like fitness, you have to turn these things into habits. And depending on what your goal is, I know for me, I'm doing like weight gain. So I do have to focus on my protein and things like that. If you need to focus on weight loss, you need to focus on your macronutrients and the things that you need to get through the day, but also limiting your calories. I want to say don't make things too complicated. As soon as you make things too complicated, you start losing motivation. And I'm going to explain that to you. So for example, if you want to gain weight, right? You find all these recipes online about high protein meals and high protein this and high protein that. Baby girl or baby boy, you don't even need to look at that. All you need is a basic list of things that you need to eat every day, and you don't need to go all crazy making a fucking chef meal all because your favorite TikToker said to do it. Let me give you an example for breakfast, right? Some people try to hit like a certain amount of protein a day, right? And they'll make like this egg and bagel and cream cheese and all of these different recipes that are just like in the way. Like they literally like take up all your fucking time. When all you need really is this is just an example, right? 3 eggs, 18 grams of protein. Yogurt, Greek yogurt, 20 grams. Granola, 15 grams of protein. Protein shake, 30 grams of protein. Now, if you eat 3 eggs, yogurt, Greek yogurt, and a protein shake, that's 70 grams of protein right there. Instead of making the fucking egg Foo Young motherfucking egg Benedict meals, no, 3 eggs. Hard boil them, fry them, whatever the fuck you need to do. That's all it takes. You have to make things less complicated with your nutrition goals, or else you're going to stop. So when it comes to nutrition, like I said, it's hardest, it's the most difficult, but make the process a little less difficult, make the process a little less complicated, and you can hit those goals no problem. Build everything into a habit, which leads me to personal development, which you already know so much about. The only best practice advice I'm going to give you for self-development, let's say, for example, you are scrolling on social media or you turn on Netflix. Instead of doing that, try changing it to like a 30-minute podcast or a 30-minute self-development video or book and read instead. I would try to take away 30 minutes out of your day for self-development, and this is because this will help increase your mindset to become more happy. The more you practice self-development in your life, the more abundant you will feel. The fact that you're already watching self-development videos is a great sign that you want to improve your life. So just keep staying on the same track that you're on. Keep putting self-development in the forefront and you will see a lot of success in your life. If not immediately, then eventually. What goes around comes around. What you put into the world, what you consume is what you get back, okay? So make sure you remember that, okay? It's amazing, but also you have to be mindful of what it is that you do watch and what it is that you do on a daily basis. All of these things, when it comes to fitness, nutrition, and self-development, all of these things will change your life for the better. So all you have to do is start. All you have to do is start doing it, and I guarantee you will see success all around in your life. It's very beneficial, it's very important, and you want to live a longer life and feel better energetically and spiritually and mentally and physically. Okay? It's not going to happen overnight, and you need to start building these habits right now.